Next on Done in a Weekend Projects, learn how to design a backyard that reflects the way you want to live your life outdoors. Hey everyone, Doug Scott with Redeem Your Ground here, and I'm back with our friends at Exmark to do another Done in a Weekend Projects video. And today's subject is a personal one for me. We're here to discuss one of my favorite topics, the backyard. It's the outdoor space that can potentially most reflect who you are and how you and your family want to live. As a landscape designer, what I hear more than just about anything else when I walk a backyard with a new client for the first time is, I'm so overwhelmed, I just don't even know where to start. And my response seems to always surprise them, because it never has anything to do with plants. Instead, it starts with life, how you want to live outside, what you want to feel, see, smell, or hear, how you want to use your outdoor spaces, what you want to do out there, and just as importantly, what don't you want to do? Get clear on that first, and everything else starts to fall into place. Before we dive in, I need you to do something. For a minute, forget about what is or isn't already in your backyard. Forget about what you saw on social media and what great thing your neighbors did in their yard. A lot of what's in your backyard can be moved or changed. Things aren't as permanent as you think or feel they are. And what you saw online or what your neighbor has may be perfect for them, but it may not reflect who you are or how you want your outdoor life to look. Sure, be inspired, but don't spend too much time trying to keep up with the Joneses. So give yourself permission to start fresh and let your imagination run wild with what's possible. Then stop and ask yourself, how do you actually want to live out here? Do you want to gather with friends and family? Do you want to grow something, whether that's food for the table or a beautiful arrangement? Or do you want to play? You might want it all, and that's great. But knowing what matters most and in what order is where every good backyard design begins. Here's another one I like to ask my clients. Is there a yard from your past you've always wanted to bring back to life? A grandparent's garden, a childhood home, or a place that just felt right? That memory can shape everything. Once you've got a sense for how you want to live outside at home, then you look at what you're working with. Are there grading or drainage issues? Where are the sunny or shady areas, and how much of each do they receive? Those are the realities that shape the possibilities. One more set of realities worth knowing early: your property lines and setbacks and any potential easements. Particularly if you're adding hardscapes or structures, getting a property survey can prove invaluable as you move your outdoor space design forward. All of that together will inform what elements can go where, if at all. All right, here's something that often makes things click for a lot of my clients. Think of your backyard as you would your home, with different rooms. We just need to come up with a floor plan that reflects how you want to live out there. You've got a dining room, a living room, and a playroom. They're just outside instead of inside. And just like inside your house, some rooms belong closer to the kitchen. Others can sit further out. The layout follows the logic of how you move through your life. Your dining space, that goes close to the back door near the kitchen. If every meal means 10 long trips back and forth, that space is going to sit empty. Put it where it's convenient. Don't overthink it. Convenience almost always wins. Your living spaces, like fire pit, seating, or wherever people naturally gather, those are more flexible. A hallway tells you where to go. Outside, that job falls to your paths. Without a clear one, there's no obvious invitation. A kid's play area, especially for younger children, needs to be visible from where you're going to be. Kitchen window, or the back porch. And make sure there's a comfortable spot for you to sit back and relax nearby. You'll be more likely to join them outside and a lot more likely to stay. Here's something most people never think to do. In addition to walking your outdoor spaces, go back inside and look out. Visit every window and door you frequently use, especially the places where you spend your mornings or evenings. Here's where you ask yourself a few more questions. What do you want to see? What do you love about your yard right now? And what's your biggest nightmare when you look out your back door? That view is one of the most important design decisions you'll make. Not only does taking a tour of your outdoor views help develop your design, if you're not going to install everything all at once, it will also help you prioritize what to do first. If you see it every day, it probably needs to be bumped up on the list. So think about what you want to highlight and what you want to hide. Great garden view? Feature it. utility box, or neighbor's driveway or garage? That's what plants, screening, and smart placement are for. Now here's where I part ways with many landscape designers. Most will start and end this conversation with plants, and I get why. It's the visible stuff. But as we've discussed, I start with trying to better understand how you and your family want to live outside. Because if your design doesn't reflect that, you won't use those spaces, no matter how cool someone else thinks it is. But what really makes an outdoor space livable is making sure every area has what it needs to do its job well. An irrigation system is one of the best ways to protect your investment in lawn and landscaping, while also saving you time and effort down the road. Think about storage too. Having a place nearby for tools and supplies keeps things organized and means you don't have to run back to the garage every time you need something. And plan for water, electricity, and lighting where you need them. If you work in those details from the beginning, you'll avoid tearing things up later or spending more money fixing something that could have been done right the first time. So when do you address plants? Once the big picture is in place, your rooms are defined, your paths are mapped, then you start thinking about the types of plants that will help you achieve your goals in both design and function. Think about sun exposure, soil, and how much room it has and needs to grow. And think in layers. Your background plants give you structure, something alive to look at year-round. Then work your way forward from there. Look, you don't have to solve this all in one day, and I'd argue that you shouldn't. Coming up with a master conceptual design is helpful, but if budget doesn't allow you to do it all at once, pick one room, one zone, or the space that would make the biggest difference in how you use your yard right now. Get that right, then move on to the next one. Every great backyard begins with knowing how you want to live in it. So spend some time thinking and dreaming about what that could look like. Come up with a plan and then move forward in making your outdoor spaces feel as much like your home as your indoor spaces do. You'll be glad you did. For more Done in a Weekend projects videos, head to exmark.com/backyard for all the lawn care and DIY content you need to keep living your best backyard life. Thanks for watching. Take care.